Hello everyone, just let me know if everything seems fine. Hello, am I audible to you? Hello everyone. Just let me know in the chats if everything seems fine for you. Good evening Prince, good evening Aditya. How are you all guys? Yes, hi Amini. So I'm hoping audio and video is fine, and this is day 4 of the session that we are having today, and this time we are having actually a lot of things to be discussed. Okay, so there might be a lot of questions that are in your mind related to like what is data science, how it is different from machine learning, how it is different from deep learning. A lot of things might be there in your mind, so we are going to analyze each and everything today. And apart from that, we are also having something to be discussed about the quiz. Like a lot of queries are there, like we have got a number of queries about because a lot of students are there who have missed the scholarship quiz. So for those students, we are having quiz 2. Okay, it is also for them those who have given the first quiz. So it is for the practice, and they will also get a chance to get the scholarship. But it will be work collaboratively. Like in quiz 1 we are having 5 questions. In quiz 2 we are also having 5 questions. So the marks will be counted out of 10. So whosoever has get the maximum marks, those are going to be get the scholarship. What is the scholarship criteria? We are going to discuss about it tomorrow. So make sure to be a part of tomorrow's session. That is going to be very important in terms of getting the scholarship. All other things are going to be discussed tomorrow regarding that. Okay. So cool. So shall we start the session? Shall we start the session? Yes, let me know in the chats, everyone. Okay. So first of all, let's discuss about the quiz part. Okay, the quiz I am going to share with you at the end, but for now I am just telling you how the quiz looks like. Okay, so this is the data set that I have shared with you already. Okay, this is a USA cars data set which is already shared with you. Okay, so from where you can download it, you can go to GitHub. Okay, and on the GitHub we are already having a repository with us, so you can go to this particular link, and here I have already uploaded the dataset named as USA_cars_dataset.csv. So you are going to use this dataset for the quiz. Okay, the last quiz that we were having on Google Play Store dataset, this quiz is going to happen on USA cars dataset. Okay, now what we are going to do on this dataset. Okay, so first of all, let me do one thing. Let me open the dataset and tell you how the dataset looks, and after that we'll discuss about what are my expectation from you. Okay, so now it is loading, it is connecting to the server. Clear? And if anyone is having any doubt so far, please let me know in the chat from the last session as well. Okay, so here you can see it is loading, and it has given me the resources. Once I'm having the resources, let me zoom a little bit in so that you can have a better view of it. So now I need to upload the data set. So let me go to the desktop and upload this data set. Okay, we have discussed about this data set yesterday as well, and let me give you read underscore CSV is the file function that we are going to use, and here I need to define the name of the data set, USA underscore cars underscore data sets dot CSV. Simple funda, no rocket science, and I'm saving it in df variable. Okay, if I'm writing df dot head, so this is how the data set looks. Okay, we are having unnamed column that you can directly delete it. Okay, and we are having VIN, which is vehicle identification number. We are also having LOT, which is again a unique number. We are having state, country, and condition. Clear? So first thing is the questions. I'm not going to tell you the question first. I will share you a link where you are having all the questions. I'm having the quiz along with me, which is exactly here. I'm going to share you at the end of the session. But this is the data set. This is how it looks. We are having the price of the car, brand of the car, model of the car, year, title, status, mileage, all these things about each and every car. Okay. Once we are having that particular data with us, we are going to find if we are having any null value in the data set or not. Okay. And currently you can see we are having no null value. So what you need to do, you need to load this data set, and whatever question asked from you about this data set, you need to answer those questions. Okay, the question might be which car is having most number, which car brand is most popular in terms of number of car. It might be in which year the car is, means people have bought most of the cars. So the question might be like that. Okay, so you need to be ready, like whatever kind of questions I am expecting from you. Clear? So you need to exactly go through that. Okay, and apart from that, this is from where you can download the data set. Anyone is having any question so far, please let me know till here. Anyone having any question so far, please let me know. Okay, great. So now let's discuss about, like, now I'm hoping you are having an idea how you need to work on this. You need to load the data and after that work on it. Clear? Now the next question I am having for you is means not the question, but this is an overall things that we are going to discuss. Okay, what is data science, how it is different from data analysis, what is machine learning, what is deep learning, okay, what is artificial intelligence. These are the things we are going to discuss, and for that purpose today is going to be mostly the theory one. Okay, theoretical lecture is going to be happen now. Okay, so let me present this with you, and just let me know if it is visible to you or not. Is it visible to you? Just let me know if it is visible to you. Everyone, tell me in the chats. Let me know if everything seems fine to you so that we can start it. Okay, so I'm hoping the things are clear now. So let's dig deeper into it, and this session is going to be really interactive one, so make sure to interact as much as possible, because the more you interact, the better you will understand what is the difference between all these different fields. Okay, so make sure you are means going through it and you are actually having an idea and you are discussing about it. Basically that is the main fund of using it. Okay, okay, great. So let's do one thing. Let's discuss about what we are having in this. What is artificial intelligence? So I'm having the first question for you guys. What is artificial intelligence? You let me know. Just let me know what is artificial intelligence according to you. Yes. Do let me know what is intelligence first of all. What do you mean by intelligence? When you say the word intelligence, what do you mean by that? So when I'm saying the word what is intelligence, so from intelligence I means to say means the ability of a person to learn. Okay, means whenever I'm saying what is intelligence, or if you are an intelligent person, okay, so who's to whomsoever I'm talking about, okay, this is an intelligent person, this is intelligent, that intelligent, so that exactly means intelligence is the ability of a person to learn, right? If a person has learned a particular thing and based on that he's making good decisions, so that is an intelligent move. For example, if I'm saying this particular person is intelligent, he is an intelligent person, he is intelligence in maths, let's suppose I'm saying you that. So from that point of view, what we can say, if a particular person is intelligence in maths, so that means he knows how to solve the problems in maths, right? This is how it works. Clear? So in anything, like in any topic, the same thing will work, right? If you are into any topic, and if we are saying, okay, this particular person is intelligent in a particular module, so that means he can make good decision in that particular field. For example, if a particular person is making a mistake, okay, and after making that particular mistake, he know, okay, I should not go to this step, I need to do this step, so that is going to be an intelligent move. Okay, if we are going in this particular way, then I can say, okay, this is an intelligent move, I can directly go for it. Okay, so based on the decisions we can say that this is okay. There is some issue, screen is blur. Okay, I'm hoping it is clear now because we are having bigger text. It is buffering. Okay, what is buffering? It might be because of the frame rate issue. If it is buffering on the live, so that okay, internet problem. Okay, actually in my stream it is showing that the health of the stream is fine. Okay, let me check if the issue is for everyone or for me as well. Okay, so it is buffering because there is some difference between the live and your chat. Okay, and because we are live at a higher I would say current resolution, because of that it might be creating a bottleneck for the internet speed. So but now we are discussing, we are not doing anything special, we are just having the bigger text, the whole PPT along with us, so it won't take any problem. Okay, if we are using if even if the screen is blurry. Okay, so yes, so we are having couple of answers from Prikshit, from Nilesh, from Nitesh. Okay, we have, so Prikshit is saying intelligence automated to devices or silicon chips. Okay, but I'm talking about human intelligence. I'm not talking about artificial intelligence, but yes, it is somewhere around, like we can say it is somewhere related to means a particular thing making a decision. Okay, so Nilesh is saying to duplicate human like behavior. Okay, to duplicate human like behavior, so that comes under in artificial intelligence. I am just talking about what is intelligence. Okay, so once we know what is intelligence, based on that we are going to means compare what is intelligence versus what is artificial intelligence now. Okay, but Nitesh has given in a definition like capacity to take decisions on their own. Okay, that is a very correct definition, and the decisions should be correct. For example, if there is a person who is making good decisions, who is making the decisions but the decisions are wrong, so I cannot say that person intelligent. The person will be called intelligent only and only if he is making good decisions. Okay, so based on the decision ability, we can say if a particular person is intelligent or not. Simple, no rocket science. So this is what we'll call it as intelligence. So from here we can see intelligence is having a direct relation with making the decisions, making the correct decisions, to be more specific. Okay, now the second question I am having from you is how we learn. Okay, this is the question that I'm having specially for you, and the question is how we learn. And from here I mean to say we know from intelligence, we mean to say whenever we are intelligent, if a particular person is intelligent, he is making good decisions. Okay, but to make good decisions, he need to learn from the past first of all. If he has learned that thing in the past, only then he can make good decision. He cannot make good decision, either it might be luck, but he cannot make good decision in any field if he has not knowledge about that thing. So he need to learn first, right? So now my question for you is how we learn. How we learn. Yes, anyone, do let me know how we learn. Yes, everyone, anyone in the chat, do let me know how we learn. Okay, so actually if it is buffering, you can stream back, you can go before 5 minutes, and after that view the video. I'm hoping it won't go for buffer, because we are watching it live. So because of that, the issue might be there of I would say buffering, because you are watching live. So what you can do, you can go back 5 minutes after start streaming the video, so it will be there. Yeah, answer means you can see that without any internet issue. Okay, so how we learn? We learn from the experiences. The more experience we are having in that field, the better we will become. For example, very simple example, if you are learning how to solve math problems, okay, how you can be better at it? Simple. What you can do, you can solve more and more number of questions in that particular topic of math, and you will be better and better at it. That is the main funda. So the more you will go through it, the better it will become. Okay, so because of that only, we can say how we learn from the experiences. The more experience you will have in that field, the better you will become. Simple, no rocket science till here. So now what we need to do, now we know what is intelligence. Okay, we also know how we learn. Now we are having two things in our mind, we know both of the things. Now the next question that I'm having for you is, let's suppose if I'm having both the things with you, I know what is intelligence and how we learn. So the next question is, what is artificial intelligence then? Because we know we are having two things with us. We know what is intelligence and we know how we learn. So how we can integrate the same thing in computers so that it can tell me what is artificial intelligence. Okay, so what is artificial intelligence then? So artificial intelligence is the same thing that we are doing so far. We are having human intelligence and we are having artificial intelligence. Human intelligence means we are making good decisions. Okay, and how we learn, we want to clone the same behavior in the computers, so that however we learn, we are having the experiences. Based on the experiences, we are making good decisions. Simple funda. Same thing we are going to clone in computers. That is called as artificial intelligence. Okay, and Riddle Bouncer has given an answer. Intelligence is the product of intellect and feelings. Okay, it is a product. Okay, yes, this thing can be said. It is the product of intellect, logical ability. Basically, if we are having the logical ability, we can make good decisions based on the data that we are having. Okay, once we are having that thing, like what is AI, we are having now the three things with us. We know what is intelligence, we know how we learn, and we know what AI is. Okay, so after that, let me give you the exact definition of an AI. So AI is, we are teaching computers so that they can make human-like decisions without explicitly programmed. everyone is having their own definition for AI. That's mine. So we are teaching computers so that they can also make human-like decisions, and from human-like decisions, I mean to say, we are actually learning from it. Okay. Just continuously glitch occurring from my side. Okay. So actually, as I've told you, if this problem occurs, actually I need to stop the stream and after that change some of the settings, and which will eventually cut off the whole stream that we have done so far. So I don't want to do that. So I am hoping, because this is just a theory that we are discussing, this is just an audio that matters the most. So I hope you can means cope up with that. Okay. So Nitesh is saying, so we learn by practice. Okay, we learn from the past experience. Yeah, that is correct. And same thing we are teaching here, like we are teaching the computer so that they can also make human-like decisions. Okay. And from human-like decision, as I have told you, I am talking about, we are talking about making good decisions. Okay. Now, what is this without explicitly programmed means? Anyone in the chat, let me know. What do you mean by this without explicitly programmed? Okay. Because this is an important part here. You can not say anything like this is an AI. Okay. The condition is it should be by without explicitly programmed. Okay. So what does without explicitly programmed means? Without explicitly programmed means, if let's suppose you are making an algorithm that can recognize if it is you. Okay. For example, you are making a face recognition system. Okay, that can recognize your face. Okay. So what you can do, you have given one image of your face to the computer, to the algorithm. Computer learn this is how your face looks, and computer will recognize you. Simple funda. Okay. Let's suppose you are coming in front of the computer, you're using the same algorithm, but this time earlier you have given the image of you without beard. Let's suppose I'm talking about males. Okay, beard. If you are having a beard, if you are not having a beard earlier, now you are having a beard, and you have trained an algorithm that can recognize your face. If that algorithm can still recognize your face, then that comes under without explicitly programmed. Okay. If let's suppose earlier you have given your face image of left profile, and now you are giving the image your right profile. Okay. So now you can see the basic difference. Okay. Between like how if you are given earlier the face of left profile, now you are giving the right profile. So the basic difference is there. Okay. If your computer understand that, if your algorithm still understand that this is still you, that is without explicitly programmed. Means we do not need to explicitly program each and every use case. The algorithm should be smart enough to make the decisions by their own. Okay. Yes. So as I've told you, there is a glitch. There's always going to be a glitch of couple of seconds, almost 30 seconds. But yes, the glitch is there. So as I've told you, I'm interacting with this. So to make sure whatever you are listening, just interact for that, because I'm going at a slow pace in a very detailed manner. Okay. So do let me know in the chats about that. So this is what do you mean by the without explicitly programmed? Even if a particular condition is not pre-written in that particular algorithm, the computer should give you the result for that. Okay. From that, I don't mean to say you are making a face recognition system and you are applying the same for some animals, right? That can recognize if it is your dog or someone else's. Okay. That is not going to be like that. It should be on a particular specific domain that you are using it. Okay. If you have used it for recognize if it is your face or not. So here we are having only two possible cases. The face can be either yours or not yours. You cannot say like you have trained the algorithm to check if it is your face and you are running it on some other faces of, let's suppose, your father, and checking, okay, just recognize this is my father. Your algorithm will not give you the result until and unless you have given that face, your father's face, into that particular algorithm. Okay, you need to train first. You need to give some input to the algorithms. Okay, this is how I look, this is how my father look, this is how my friends look. Only then the algorithm will understand. Okay, simple funda, no rocket science. We are just talking about the very theoretical things. Okay, now we know what is artificial intelligence. We are making we are letting computers to think like us, or making good decisions like us. Okay, and how we are making decision? We are making decision based on practice. The more practice we are having means the more data we are having about a particular thing, the better we will become. Okay, very simple thing as we are having. Okay, so now the question is, why it is such a big deal? Why AI is such a big deal? Like, everyone is talking about AI. What is the main purpose of it? What do you think like AI is going to change in the world that not other domains are changing that effectively? Just tell me your answers in the chat. Like, what do you think why AI is such a big deal? Okay, and those who are still having the buffering issue, as I've told you, you can go back couple of minutes, and after they start the stream, it might not buffer. And if I am actually changing the settings now of the stream, it will be whole gone. Okay, whatever we have discussed so far, it will be gone. If there is a major issue, we can definitely have the stream again. Okay, but till now, like, we are already 20 minutes in, already 30 minutes in. So be ready with that. But if you are having a major issue, so we will see if we can have the stream again. Okay, not today, but some other day. But we will see if we'll see the quality of the stream, if that went well or not. But till now, just understand what we am saying, and you need to just be there for a couple of seconds and to see. I mean, if it is taking quite more time, so just be there with it. Okay, and make sure to interact so that I can see what is the current progress. Okay. So why it is such a big deal? You might have given a couple of answers. I might not able to see it because of the difference, but you might see an answer here. This one. Who's this? This is Boston Dynamics is written on top of it. Okay, and what is Boston Dynamics? It's a company, US based, and they are making robots. Okay, they are making humanoid robots. They are making different kind of animals, different kind of drones that are exactly working. Okay, so what we can do in that particular case, this is the robot that we are having. Okay, of Boston Dynamics Atlas, and this is a full-fledged application of AI. AI play a very important role in this particular case. Okay, so we need to this is just one example of it. Apart from that, we are having a lot of other examples as well. Okay, that we can say. Now, anyone can guess what this image is all about? Anyone can guess what this image is all about? So this image that you can see in front of you is of a actor named as Benedict Cumberbatch. So, but this that actor is playing the role of Alan Turing. Okay, most of you are from the computer science background, so they might have if they might have not heard the Alan Turing, the scientist, but they must have heard something about Turing test. They must have heard about it. Okay, in their colleges. So what is Turing test? So Turing test is based on this guy. Okay, and the guy is called the name of the guy is Alan Turing. Okay, and what he has done, so that we are discussing about it. So this image that you can see is from I'd say a movie which is called as The Imitation Game. So if you are a Hollywood fan, so make sure to watch that movie. It's a must watch if you are into data science. It is about the history, World War II, and how they have decoded the German code using artificial intelligence. Okay, so this is a must, I would say. This is must. You need to must watch this movie. So what he has done, he has made a machine, or I would say first of its kind AI that has helped help to decode German codes. Okay, it has helped this guy to decode the German code, which will help us to see, okay, where they are going to fire next, what they are going to do next, what is their next move. So these are the things that he has encoded using this, okay, machine. So you must watch that movie or see how the Enigma is the name of the machine that is used for encoding. So you can watch, there are a couple of documentaries on that machine as well, like how the machine works and how the whole process worked during World War II and how he has decoded that thing. So that is a must watch. This will give you the brief things about what is actual an AI and how he has made it, first of its kind AI. Okay, so this is it, first of its kind AI that we can see, and based on the same guy we are having Turing test nowadays in our colleges that we are reading. Okay, now after a couple of decades we are having this person at the left, and the name of the person is Gary Kasparov. So can anyone tell me what is actually happening in this particular image? So the person at the left is, as I've told you, Gary Kasparov. Who's that person? He's the person. He is the chess grandmaster. Okay. As I've told you, here we can see this is a chess grandmaster, and at the right we are having Deep Blue. Who's Deep Blue? He is that Deep Blue. No, obviously you should not be Deep Blue. He's not blue. So why his name should be Deep Blue? But bad joke. But the answer is Deep Blue is this particular computer. Okay, this is a computer, a framework that is a monitor attached to the supercomputer. Okay, Deep Blue is a supercomputer by IBM. Clear? So once we are having this Deep Blue supercomputer, in the supercomputer we are playing against the best player in chess, and the time was 1998. Okay, so that was the time when Gary Kasparov, who is the chess grandmaster at that time, playing against a supercomputer by IBM. Okay, the match is of so it was a 3-match series. Okay, and in that 3-match series Gary lost 2 matches out of 3 from a supercomputer. Okay, and that was back 1998. Now the computation power that we are having at that supercomputer is almost equivalent to the smartphones that we are having in our hand. Okay, so that is the major change or shift that we are having now in the things. Okay, now as I've told you, so Gary Kasparov is the person who is playing against the supercomputer, and Deep Blue, which is a supercomputer, has means won against Gary Kasparov by 2 matches. Okay, and that is again a breakthrough. Why? Because at one side we are having a person who has dedicated his whole life learning that game. Okay, and on the other side we are having a supercomputer who have just learned it for a couple of hours only, and in just couple of hours he has gone through all the permutation and combination, giving the result. Okay, which step will give you the exact answer. Okay, so this is the main difference that we are having. Like earlier we are having a person who is at the top of it, who is the chess grandmaster, and he has lost from a supercomputer that is just a couple of, I would say, couple of that has given just couple of I would say minutes, couple of hours of training. Okay, so yes, actually I'm going through the chats as well. So yes, there is actually a 6-minute delay because of the quality that we are trying a better quality. Earlier it was around 1 minute in the previous chat. Now it is 6 minutes because of there are some changes in the OBS that are made, but we'll see. I'm hoping means you are getting the point what we are actually discussing. Okay, because this is all about audio. We are not having any special code to be discussed here. It is just about means even if you are just hearing and seeing whatever I'm showing to you, that is more than enough. We are just talking about what is the overall how the whole process works. Okay. Now, after that, we are having another game named it is and that is called as AlphaGo as an algorithm. Lee Sedol is the person who is the master in that particular game, and AlphaGo is an algorithm. Okay, and the algorithm used specifically to play the game of Go. Okay, how it is different from this game? So the difference between both of the games is, if you are talking about AlphaGo, so the combinations of playing that game is more than the number of atoms in the universe. Okay, I'm talking about atoms in the universe. Clear? And from here you can see the number of combination, and from combination I mean to say, whenever we are rolling a dice, so the combination is 1 out of 6. Okay, you will get 1 out of 6. If you are rolling, let's suppose, a dice twice, so what you will get? You will get the combination 1 by 1 by 36. So let's suppose if you want both of the time you want 6, and second time as well you want 6, so the combination would be 1 by 36. Okay, only 1 out of 36 times you will get the exact result that you want, and in this case the combination are more than the atoms in the universe. So they have used a specialized technique, regional base, so that they will exactly help us to play, help the algorithm to play against the best player in chess, and the game means against Lee Sedol, this particular algorithm has won all the matches. Okay. And yes, Alan Turing was the father of modern computing. Yes, I know the answer. I have reacted late, but yes, that is the time I am getting the answers. So, and after that, a lot of other breakthroughs are there which an application of AI. You might have used a Face app. If you might not have used it, you must have heard it from somewhere. Okay, Face app is the thing like that you have used, which will make your face look like how you look after, let's suppose, 30 years, how you look in your childhood, how you look if you are bald, how you will look if you are a girl or if you are a boy, right? So those are the things that Face app is using. Why Face app is such a big hit as compared to the other face, we are having another filters as well in Snapchats and all these things, because they have used exactly artificial intelligence models. They have used AI models to generate new faces based on your current face, and that is why it is such a big hit. And you might have seen it as well, like whenever you are using these kind of application or Face app, it is only working if you are working if you are having an active internet connection. If you are sending your images to their server, only then it is working, otherwise it will not work. That is the problem with it, right? So to do that, what we can do, we need to send those images into the server. And what is the main purpose of that? Because the model that they have training, the brains that computers that having, which is helping us to make that particular image, I would say, older or looking younger, the models are very big in size. Okay, they are of gigabytes of memory. They will acquire gigabytes of memory. So if you are downloading those particular models on your mobile phone, that is not possible. The size of the application is just couple of MBs, and you cannot download those models on a local system on your mobile phone. So what it will do, it will change, it will send those models, save those models on the servers, and you are going to send your messages, your images to the server, and server will get back to give you back the original, the next image. Okay. And actually the name of the movie is The Imitation Game, and it is available on Netflix. And the series that you can see, Imitation, yes, it is available on Netflix. It is obviously going to be available on all the platforms. Okay, it's a must-watch movie. Okay, apart from that, image captioning is a thing. Let me tell you what image captioning is. Let's suppose if I'm showing you a picture of a cat sitting on a table. I'm talking about picture of cat sitting on a table. So what will happen? Current algorithms, the algorithm that we are having currently now, that can means give you, okay, here I'm having a cat, here I am having a table. But what image captioning is, image captioning can exactly tell you what is exactly happening in that particular image. For example, the output of image captioning would be a cat is sitting on a table. Okay, and you can see a lot of things can be used here. For example, we are having CCTV cameras. A lot of CCTV cameras are there that we are using in our homes or in our societies. Okay, and those cameras, or I would say, they are just dumb devices. Why dumb devices? They are just recording and someone need to manually check what is happening in that particular camera. Okay, and let's suppose in a society we are having 1000 cameras. Okay, it is not possible for a human to manually check each and every camera in lifetime. 1000 cameras are a lot, right? A human, I would say, can take up to 20 cameras. Okay, up to 20 cameras is the maximum that I would say a human can see at a time. Okay, so that means 20 cameras per person, which will give you around 50 people you need to hire to exactly see what is actually happening on the whole society, if there is something mishappening is there or not. Okay, so what you can do, instead of using those, instead of hiring 50 people, and the people can be tired. Okay, they need some breaks. Okay, they need to change the shift, they need leaves, a lot of things are required by the human efforts. Instead of using that, what we can do, we can use something called as computer vision algorithms. Okay, what that computer vision algorithms will do, and we can also apply image captioning on it. Okay, and it will tell you if, let's suppose, a fight is happening in a particular camera. Okay, now a person is not manually checking if someone is fighting or not, right? But now computers, the CCTV cameras are equipped with computer vision algorithms that can exactly tell the camera what is actually happening in that particular video feed. Once you are having that video feed, what will happen? You will get back the the signal that we are getting after that will be directly sent to the person. Like, then 1 or 2 security guards will be fine, because they'll only get the video feed that is there to verify. Okay, there's means the each camera is getting the feeds, then each camera is checking what is actually happening in that feed, and then it will give you the result. Okay, in this particular camera we are having some people, I would say, fighting. So that camera feed will be directly given to the person who is the security in charge, let's suppose whosoever is it, and then the camera, that camera feed will be verified by the person. One person is enough, and then he can see and check the scenario. Okay, that's the basic difference that we are having. Earlier we need to hire 50 people, now one or two person is more than enough. Okay, and you can see how much cost it is saving. All you need to change is just one thing. It is a plus point that it is more efficient, cost effective. It is a minus point because we need to fire 50 people from the jobs. Okay, that is the plus and minus of this. Okay, so what we are going to do, these are a couple of applications that we are having. Okay, so so I know there is some lag in the video. We'll see, as I have told you, we'll see if there are some issues that can be resolved after means taking the live again. Okay, probably tomorrow, then we'll definitely take it. Don't worry about that. Okay, just see if it is means if you are getting everything, so that would be more than fine. But make sure to be there till the end, because I'm going to show you something very important today about the quiz. I'm going to share the links of the quiz today. Okay, that you need to appear, and tomorrow we are going to discuss about the rest of the things. Okay, so next we are having picks to picks. What is picks to picks? So you might have watched a serial called as, I would say, the name of a series, Shakalaka Boom Boom. I don't know if someone has seen it or not, but I've seen it, and most of you might have seen it. And in that particular series we are having a kid named as Sanju, and he is having a pencil, and whatever he's drawing, he's just sketching the things, and that thing will become reality. This is such an just an application of it. Okay, so we are not reaching that much into it, like we are just drawing anything and that thing will become reality, but we are getting very close to it. For example, the first step is here you can see using Pix to Pix. It is a website as well. You can go to the website Pix to Pix, and there you can sketch and you will get an image related to it. So sketch to paint, I can see. Okay, you need to sketch, you need to process it, and you will get this result. Clear? Now what you can do after that, here I'm having the images, but the problem with these images is whenever you are working on this, okay, like this image or this image or this image, here you can see the images are very pixelated. Anyone can see, okay, these are not real images, these are painted or some computer generated, can be computer generated. Okay, so now what we can do, once we are having these images, these are pixelated one, because of that I cannot say if it is worth it or not. Okay, so for that purpose we are having another algorithm which is called as generative adversarial networks. Cutting edge algorithms, I would say. And in generative adversarial networks, these are the kind of images that it will help you to generate. Okay, and now I'm again having a question for you. Which of the image, left one or right one, is computer generated? If the male is computer generated image or female is computer generated image?